Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the...
There he goes! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Creates a little space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Williams looking for a man. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finding an escape route. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun to give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Fumbles have been a problem now for this running back. Their last game out, he had 2 fumbles, and already in this game, he's put it on the ground again. The head coach might be considering playing some new guys.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. That's caught. It's Robinson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Amos. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Georgia State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line.
And the ball's out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Amos. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Makes a man miss. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Williams will pass. Got his man quickly. And they swarm him under.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Breaks into the open. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Panthers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Riles. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's McBride. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And here they come, going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Williams looking for a man.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion, and then there he goes. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And the returner is stopped. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, what a cut! And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. So first down will open up the final period. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Williams will pass. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the field.
Snags it! How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Trying to bull his way in. They will score! Touchdown, Kennesaw State! A methodical drive, and they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Give to the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.